Padini began its journey in 1971 under the name Huayo Garments Manufacturers Company, producing garments for wholesale to department stores. Just a few years later, in 1975, the company made its first move into retail with the launch of the Padini brand. Over the years, Padini expanded its brand portfolio to cater to a wide range of fashion needs. In 1981, it introduced Vinci, specializing in ladies' shoes, bags, and accessories, followed by a full product expansion in 1986. Other key brands soon followed, like Mickey in 1987, Sid in 1990, Padini Authentics in 1993, and both P&Co and PDI in 1999. In 2006, Padini launched Brands Outlet. The company also evolved on the corporate front. It was incorporated as Home Store Sdn Berhad in 1991, renamed Padini Holdings Sdn Berhad in 1992, and officially listed on Bursa Malaysia's second board in 1998. By 2004, it had been promoted to the main board. Today, Padini operates between 130 to 330 stores in Malaysia and overseas through a mix of company-owned outlets, franchises, and consignment models. Its product range includes clothing, footwear, bags, accessories, and even children's and maternity wear, all under its own homegrown brands. When the COVID-19 pandemic hit, Padini, like many fashion retailers, faced major disruptions in its supply chain. Many of Padini products are sourced from foreign manufacturers, particularly in China, Bangladesh, and other Southeast Asian countries. During lockdowns, factories in these regions were either completely shut down or forced to operate at limited capacity. With fewer workers and strict safety protocols in place, production slowed significantly. As a result, there were delays in completing products, and Padini couldn't get new collections ready in time, especially seasonal items that depend heavily on timing. Even when manufacturing activities gradually resumed, the challenge didn't stop there. The global shipping and logistics system was still in crisis. Ports were either closed, congested, or short-staffed. There was a worldwide shortage of shipping containers, and many of them were stuck in the wrong locations due to the unbalanced flow of goods. On top of that, shipping costs surged to record highs. It became difficult and expensive to secure cargo space. What used to be a delivery timeline of 2 to 3 weeks suddenly turned into 1 to 2 months or even longer.
Padini Malaysia faced critical challenges sustaining its business during the COVID-19 pandemic, mainly due to two key issues. Firstly, Padini was heavily dependent on physical retail stores, generating over 95% of its revenue from in-store sales. The government imposed movement control orders led to prolonged store closures, causing a sharp decline in revenue. In fourth quarter of fiscal year 2020, Padini recorded a net loss of 16.84 million ringgit as a direct result of this disruption. This situation exposed the vulnerability of relying predominantly on brick and mortar retail, especially in time of crisis. Secondly, Padini's digital and e-commerce presence was minimal before the pandemic, with online sales contributing less than 1% of total revenue. The rapid shift to online shopping during the pandemic highlighted Padini's lack of digital infrastructure and limited staff expertise, which restricted its ability to quickly adapt to changing consumer behaviors. This reveals organizational resistance and significant skill gaps in digital transformation efforts.
Now, let's move to how the issues were overcome. The first one is enhanced automation and RFID implementation. First, during the COVID-19 pandemic, Padini's inventory tracking process were predominantly manual, which often result in delay, stock inaccuracies, and operational inefficiencies across its supply chain. Recognizing the need for greater precision and efficiency, Padini has since invested over RM 10 million in radio frequency identification system, which is RFID, which are now being implemented across its warehouse and retail outlet. This strategic move enable real-time stock visibility, significantly reduce inventory shrinkage, speeds up stock taking process, and enhance replenishment accuracy. As a result, Padini can better meet customer demand, reduce operational costs, and strengthen its overall supply chain resilience. The second one is development of regional logistic hub. During the COVID-19 pandemic, Padini's supply chain faced significant challenge due to its reliance on a few centralized warehouses, leading to bottleneck, longer delivery times, and operational inefficiencies. In response, the company has taken strategic steps post-pandemic by expanding its regional logistic infrastructure. This includes the acquisition of a RM 5 million warehouse in Johor, with further plans to establish additional hubs in North and East Malaysia between 2025 and 2029. These developments are designed to streamline distribution, enable faster restocking, shorten delivery lead times, improve working capital efficiency, and contribute to environmental sustainability by reducing transportation-related emissions.
Padini overcame its pandemic challenges by rapidly accelerating its digital transformation and building internal capabilities. First, Padini partnered with major e-commerce platforms like Shopee and Lazada to expand its online presence, tapping into the growing trend of online shopping during COVID-19. This strategy helped offset losses from physical store closures. Their live commerce initiative attracted over 34,000 viewers per session, engaging customers in real time and boosting online sales. Internally, Padini focused on upskilling its workforce by providing digital training and hiring new talent specialized in e-commerce and digital marketing. This addressed previous gaps in skills and resistance to digital tools, fostering a more agile and tech-savvy organizational culture. These combined efforts led to a remarkable recovery. After a loss of 16.84 million ringgit in fourth quarter 2020, Padini returned to profitability with net profit of 178 ringgit, 178.38 million ringgit in 2022. This shows that embracing organizational change and development allowed Padini to sustain and grow its business despite unprecedented challenges.
So we agree that the actions taken by Padini were really effective. This is because in the second quarter of their 2025 financial year, which ended in back December 2024, Padini made a big jump in profit. Their profit went up by 21% compared to the same time the year before, increasing from 53.10 million ringgit to 64.31 million ringgit. Their sales also grew by 5%, reaching 525.62 million ringgit. This growth happened during the first full period after Padini made two big changes, which is after they opened a new warehouse in Johor and after they started using RFID technology in their operations. Okay, just like what my groupmate had explained before this, Padini used only a few main warehouses, which often caused delivery delays, especially for stores that were far away. So the new warehouse helped solve this problem by sending products faster and saving on delivery cost. At the same time, their new RFID system made it easier to track items automatically. So these two systems, hand in hand, helped reduce mistakes, save time, and made it easier to restock products in stores. So these two improvements helped Padini work more efficiently, and the results showed up quickly. The increase in profit and sales proved that these changes were effective. Padini's example shows how a company can bounce back from tough times like the pandemic by making smart decisions in logistics and technology. So it's a great reminder that improving the way a business runs behind the scenes can lead to real success.
Padini Berhad response to the COVID-19 crisis in a strong example of successful organizational change. Before the pandemic, Padini relied heavily on physical retail stores. Over 95% of their revenue came from in-store sales. When the movement control order forced store to close, the company recorded a net loss of 16.84 million in Q4 2020. At the same time, its online presence was weak, contributing less than 1% to total revenue. To overcome this, Padini quickly shift its strategy. They partner with Shopee and Lazada, which allow them to reach a broader online market without building a platform from scratch. They also launch live commerce session, attracting over 34,000 viewers per session, boosting online sales and engaging customers in a new interactive way. Internally, Padini invests in upskilling its workforce and hiring digital talent. This helped close the gap in digital skills and reduce resistance to new technology. This action follow Lewin's change model by unfreezing old habits, introducing new behaviors, and rephrasing a digital-ready culture. I agree with the intervention because they were strategic and forward-thinking. Instead of short-term fix, Padini focused on long-term capability building. The result, a major turnaround from 16.84 million loss in 2020 to a 178.38 million profit in 2022. In conclusion, Padini action were highly effective. They adapt quickly, embrace change, and align technology with workforce development, making their transformation a strong example of successful organizational change.
Lastly is conclusion. In summary, Padini's experience during the COVID-19 pandemic highlight the importance of adaptability and resilience in business operation. The challenge faced, particularly in managing supply chain disruptions and operational weaknesses, prompted the company to think its strategies and make significant improvements. Through proactive adjustment and long-term planning, Padini successfully overcame those obstacles and strengthened its overall operational foundation. This effort have not only helped the company recover but have also better prepared it to face future uncertainties, ensuring continued growth and sustainability in a competitive market.